We're live. What time is it? It's 8 a.m. for me. I don't know about you. Yeah, time for me pizza. Dot dot dot. Letting people know. Gotta make food. My favorite music creator? Uh, Probably David Bazan. Pedro the Lion. Indie musician. David Bazan, Pedro the Lion. Either him or Mount Erie. They're all over him. This fella. Yeah. Makes sort of well, this guy makes very like noisy, occasionally folky, occasionally weird ambient indie music. Very eclectic. And this guy makes more sort of indie rocker songs, I would say. But he's also a bit all over the place. Very like religiously influenced. I think it's an interesting approach. Yeah. I also love Modest Mouse. And King Crimson. Old prog rock band. Terrible fever and they say sleep helps. Who says that? I've never heard anyone say that. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Come on. Well, no, that's not inspired by him at all. But the metal music, I mean, I enjoy metal music, but it's like when I'm saying my favorite, I'm talking about the stuff I always go back to. But the metal music is actually a real band. They're an actual band. Recommend listening to them. Good stuff if you like metal music. So they actually covered their own song and turned it into a nude song for me. Yep. Thank you so much, SPOC. Oh, thank you so much, Pecan Gaming. I didn't know pecans could game. That's awesome. Did the Ascensions reset? You mean the Kingdom Ascension count? Because I think it just hasn't updated yet. The penguin switched place because it's trying to show every single penguin that's working in a place. But I might change it so your penguin has like a set slot so it doesn't shuffle around. But there was a complaint that people didn't see their penguin working a specific resource. So I made like a rotating system for the active workers. Hi, Crypto. Maybe slow down the shuffling a bit so Gwen stays longer on the screen. Yeah, I probably will. I think though the easier solution is probably having the shuffle occur as quickly, but if your penguin appears on the same spot every single time as opposed to actually like shuffling around between the spots, then you'd have an easier time. But we'll see exactly how I do that. Oh, loud? Oh no. Hello, Dark Ghost. Welcome. And hello, Potato Queen. Haley Potato Queen. You barely hear the stream? Turn up the volume, buddy. Turn up the volume. Thanks so much for liking the live, guys. $520 points. Nice. You don't want people to hear it, then well there you go. What if they hear it now? Hello, Jason. Newt Newt. The sound effects are way louder than my voice. That's the intention. Hmm. Wait, what's that Jaden Smith economic state of the world? What's that meme? Yeah.
Spent my childhood with more adults than I did with kids my own age, because I was picking up more things from adults than I were from kids my own age. And I look and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age, and they're just kind of just selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now? Can we talk?
Sorry, I was just oh, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? Yeah, see you later, crypto. Have a good one. I got a rose. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the rose. Lots of newts for that one. Thank you. Um, I got another rose. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Roses? I don't know. They're just pretty. And they give me 1 coin, I believe, on TikTok, which is very epic. I love getting TikTok coins. I mean, diamonds, I think they're called. And then I can turn those diamonds into money. And I become TikTok rich. Yo, what up? What's this game about? This game is about a penguin who's a detective. Who's trying to solve the case of the missing mackerel. Reminds me, I should up here. So right now we're working on this movie crime scene. Well, it's not a crime scene. Well, it's sort of a crime scene. Yeah, it's sort of a crime scene. Sure. This is what we're working on right now. But I'm trying to finish up the dialogue, so then hashtag roses on Twitch. Yeah, let's bring roses to Twitch, guys. I hope you have a good one. Good new year. Played your penguin heist game and loved it. Love penguins. Hey, that's awesome. You're gonna buy bits for me someday, and then you'll get the Rich Rick thing. But yeah, thank you for appreciating it, Kawaii. I'm glad you like it. And I'm glad you like penguins. Oh yeah, let's put on a hat for me. I had the Viking helmet last time. Could I be this fella? Do I play Marvel Rivals? I have not played Marvel Rivals, but maybe one day I will. But so far I have not. Chocolate corn? Yeah, that was chocolate for sure. Yep. Sailor corn, let's sail the 7 seas. Yeah. Dude, I think it's something with my OBS is a bit wacky. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. One must always stay hydrated. See you later. I need to get a better internet setup at some point, somehow. Can't have cables running through my apartment though. Gotta fix it. Just that the Wi-Fi router is out in the TV room. Fashion week for the Penguins? Yeah. Rich Rick still holding the folders. Yeah. Hiding in the folders. Yeah. I don't know. Is that the one? No, that's large. Yeah, I don't know where he went. I'll have to add in another one. What's a good image to add? Pick fan art. Is there one that's sort of cropped? Dude, there's too much robber stuff here. Not even fan art. This is robber art. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Yeah, one time. Probably like 10 years ago or something. Scroll way back. Yeah, I don't know. If someone finds something cool for me to have down there, I'll put it in, but I can't go looking for it right now. Hello, Epic Penguin. What's up? I hope your day is going epically. Thank you so much for gifting, Jason. I appreciate it. Newts to you. No, 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 no. Dude, I don't know why the... A noot 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 noot. Answer thingy. Yeah, it was a while ago. Better be there. There you go. Nice. Okay, so I think I added the added the scaffold. Hell yeah, they let you use your phone? Scary. Ah, snap. Snap. Wait, it's not attempted murder. Um, what would be crime for getting someone injured? Aggravated assault or causing bodily harm.
Крипт Zero Crystal Set. Слава Тето, Груше Ангела Хранителя Тето, Груша Великая Боже Храни Тето, Груша Спасибо вам.
Oh,
Тето,
interesting.
Груша Храни Тето, Груша.
Very interesting.
Crypt Zero Crystal said, hur she touch out to be, by Chushu, the body portrated Yarbao.
Kind of Chinese. That's impressive.
Crypto Crystal said, JJ. Grip Zero Crystal said, Joy, this is a kitty dow taki do buy it out of Kotarsko's others chi.
Is Good Delphi with us? Yeah, I'm just working. I think you can see me typing. The Pencorn, maker of code, yes. So true, Shane.
Grip Zero Crystal said, я на концерте тета Груши, тета Груша. Я хочу признаться кое-кому в любви. Все. КТО же это... Я в шоке. Тета Груша называет мое имя. И Лейвью я. Что? Это взаимно.
Yeah. Okay. So that should be one side quest done. We just need to do the animation. And we need to add this add money thing. Okay. Right, we need to do the jail. And warp. There we go. That should do it. We'll just try to play through it then. Yes. See what happens. Find the bugs as they come. Recompile, and then we'll play it. Just needed to disable the trigger. Oh. There we go. Disabled this one. The camera's just getting in the way. Yeah, I gotta raise that up because you can't have that freaking camera blocking the entire view of his face. Okay. I like. Can I set up the config so my game starts with potato graphics? I mean, it should. If you change the graphics and then you actually like play the game, If you change the graphics, go into a level, it should save your settings if you just quit normally. I like this dialogue here. Hey, so what are your thoughts on the stunt queen getting hurt? Who? His derpy face. It's just... Right. I don't even know what I was thinking. Ooh. Sorry for wasting your time. So like you investigate, you interview him, and all he says, yeah. Completely pointless to interview him. And this one is also, he's trying to get into character, this guy who's playing Gold Flipper. And he says, see, Gold Flipper is a ruthless killer, but he also adopted a pigeon and penguin robber. So who is he? A hero or a villain? And you get 3 options. Hello, Ottersinka. Maybe an anti-hero, because Robert loves to say that people are anti-heroes, which is like a running joke in the entire script that I've written, where Robert keeps saying that like all his characters are anti-heroes. Robber's an anti-hero, Rex Fontaine's an anti-hero, Gold Flipper's an anti-hero, everyone's an anti-hero. But you can say then, definitely a hero. I think that becoming a parent is one of the bravest things you can do, so I would say he's a hero. Robert said Gold Flipper would lock him and Pigeon in a cage if they misbehaved. And then you can say still a hero, or I changed my mind, but we'll double down and say he's still a hero. Like I said, parents are the brick and mortar of society. Gold Flipper is definitely a hero. Anti-heroes, villains. Well, anti-heroes are sort of like villains, but they're also good. So like Robert steals stuff, but he's also like a good guy. If you look at the actual definition, anti-hero, a central character in a story, film, or drama who lacks conventional heroic attributes. So they're not villains. There's more like morally gray characters that happen to do heroic things. So in this case, there's a main character in narrative who may lack some conventional heroic qualities and attributes such as idealism and morality. Although anti-heroes may sometimes perform actions that most of the audience considers morally correct, their reasons for doing so may not align with the audience's morality. Yeah. So in the case of Penguin Robber, like sure, he steals stuff, so maybe in that sense he could potentially be a anti-hero. Rex Fontaine, well, he's obviously not an anti-hero, he's just like a bit of an asshole. But I would imagine that the Penguin Robber character, he just sees he likes his characters to be misunderstood, so he says they're anti-heroes, just like a blanket statement. But anyway, you can double down on saying he's a hero. So you say, like I said, parents are the brick and mortar of society. Gold Flipper is definitely a hero because Gold Flipper adopted Pigeon and Penguin Robber. Robber also said that Gold Flipper would throw them out into the jungle once every month to see if they could survive. So you can double down once again and say, still a hero. And that only made them stronger. Gold Flipper sounds like a true hero. Very well, you may be right. Try to take a second look at this character. So it's just kind of like silly doubling down so you can like discuss the character of Gold Flipper. But again, it's like obviously like that's also me poking fun at. Like Robert keeps asking me like, is this Gold Flipper character a good guy? He's like, but he adopted because Robert has DM'd me and asked me like, but he adopted Pigeon and Penguin Robber. How is he a bad guy? And I said, well, he's literally an officer in the Iron Flipper. And the Iron Flipper literally take places by force, expanding their territory and and kill or enslave or kidnap anyone who lives there. But I mean, sure, you know, you can call him a hero if you want that, but he's definitely a villain. And somehow Robert keeps changing the lore on it, saying like he's the good guy. So I think it's kind of fun for like the detective to be able to take on that role, saying he's a hero, despite being faced with the facts about who he really is. A newt. F a hacker. Oh yeah, terrible accident. I got his blood all over me when it happened. I was in the line of fire, so to speak. Must have been horrible. Oh, it was. I had nightmares about it last night. Anyway, the reason I'm asking you is that we have reason to believe that the stunt queen getting hurt wasn't an accident. What? Who would do that? This whole incident put the whole production at risk. I love this movie with all my heart. Unless someone doesn't want this movie to be made. That's what I'm thinking as well. Good talk, Gold Flipper. Ah, I appreciate the immersion. No problem. See you around. Yeah, just call him Gold Flipper, and he makes a point of it being like, oh, we're staying like in character. But it's just I didn't want to give his character an actual name. Good day. Excuse me, I'm a bit busy here. I'm trying to figure out how to organize the upcoming scenes with our stunt queen being out of the picture. That's actually what I wanted to discuss. Oh. We have reason to believe the stunt queen getting hurt was not an accident. You know what? I'm not surprised. Nothing here is treated with respect. Honestly, this movie shouldn't even be made in the first place. What makes you say that? Do you know who made the first Penguin Robber movie? No? I did. I put my entire soul into that project and everyone loved it. It was a box office hit. But Robber hated it because I didn't respect the source material. Let's be real. The source material is garbage, but its core was solid. Just cut away the crap, and it worked. Wait, so you made the first movie? What is your role here? Well, Robert knew I could run a set, so he hired me as director. But he's always got final say. Sounds messy. Sure is, but the pay is good, so I'm sticking with it. I have to figure out a way to work with one less stuntman. Maybe I could add him in post. Which is also a running gag for the movie. Everyone's talking about adding things in post. Running short on budget. Hi, I wanted to ask you some questions. Questions about what? The shark incident and the stunt queen. Oh, sure. What would you want to know? Just your thoughts on it, really. What's this? My mom used to wear night vision goggles and whoop me in the dark. Sort of like this. Like that? Or... So I'm a stuntman myself, and yeah, I'm working as a stuntman for this film. Project of this scope could be my big break, so I was really excited about this part. Interesting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but would you be getting extra work with this stuntman out of the picture? Are you saying I would hurt him to make my part bigger? No, I'm just asking so I can get the full picture. Well, no, I would not get a bigger part. In fact, we do many of our scenes together. Without him, I couldn't even do my job. See, this is misleading the detective. Because what he's saying is true. Because the natural instinct for the player would be to assume that this guy wants a bigger part. He's talking about it being his big break. He was like excited, but then now, because the stuntman's out of the picture, he can't do his scenes. Which people think, oh, okay. I see. And that's too bad. I really wanted to work on this film, but that's life. So now the player has basically all but assumed that this guy's innocent, but this guy, he was shitting on the movie, so he's probably guilty. This guy was also complaining, but he's also like here for the paycheck. This guy loves the movie, so it's obviously not him. She was saying that she didn't want to that she had money in the movie, so, you know, there's no reason for her to do it either. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. I can save this. I can salvage this. I just forgot to add the mesh collider for this one. No, swingity swing. So far, so good though. All the dialogue seem to be working fine. Now we're in the trailer. So here's the box with money. A box labeled money. It's not a leap to assume this is where Robert keeps his money. However, looks like it's completely emptied out. Ah, shit. Ah, no. I'm gonna have to burn through the dialogue. Let's see here what the issue was. Money box. I think I have it at the bottom here. Yeah, trailer box. Trailer keys. And trailer feather. And what do I call it? Probably not. Money box. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll add the collider. Basically, everything was working up until that point, but the names of the dialogues were off. That's what happens sometimes. And then we call this trailer feather. I think trailer keys. Yeah, and then trailer box. Trailer box. Perfect. I think that was it. It's colliders and these fellas. Okay. Well, let's start with a trailer then, and then we'll go in and speak to the suspects after that, and we'll just have to burn through the dialogue. Yeah, I should really have like non-destructive errors for that kind of stuff. So if it doesn't find the object, it shouldn't just hang up like that. It should just print the error and continue. Swing, swing, bada bada swing. Let me inside. I need to get inside. Ah, shit. Penguin booty. Didn't mean that. Should disable the trigger. This is my reaction when I forget to turn off the trigger. Am I right, guys? Disable that trigger. Robber disabled. And let's go. Speedrun time. Wing. What should be the next side quest after this one, by the way? Because I think we'll have this one done today. We just need to do the animation, then it's ready. I was thinking... maybe... a new locale. And I also need to add like a case solved. What character has no side quest? Well, I mean, all of them. There are no, like, this is the first side quest I've ever done. Like, there's main quests. As for what character is not involved in the main quest, if we answer it that way, in that case, I mean, you have Rich Rick. He's not involved, and I was thinking it would be fun to have Rich Rick be in Penguin Village, sort of as on a business visit. Like he's just visiting to investigate potential real estate ventures. So maybe he's looking at building this manor. Mr. Penguin side quest. Yeah, I don't think, in my opinion, that's not a priority because Mr. Penguin is already in the main story. I would rather focus on building out what has not already been established within the main story. Like, Mr. Penguin technically has a side quest already. And I would, in my opinion, I would be content not adding further side quests for Mr. Penguin or for Lard. Like, I would be okay with that. If anything, like, my thinking goes that you have, like, in order of priority, first priority is new stuff. And then 2 is the underdeveloped stuff. And then 3 is the sort of pre existing, right? That would be the order of priority for me to work with extending and making side quests. So, for example, adding a Rex Fontaine side quest, very low priority. And what would be underdeveloped would be, for example, well, Fernando Miguel would be underdeveloped, right? He exists. He is part of the main quest, but all you do is just dance with him and that's it. Mr. Penguin might be underdeveloped. Lard would be more pre-existing because he's featured twice in the main story. You literally do like a training exercise with him in the main story. So when I'm thinking side quests, like side quests are not divergent points from the main story. Side quests are literally just like, oh, I walk into the Pongo clinic and I speak to the doctor, and the doctor's like, hey, you're a detective, right? Someone's been stealing all my medicine. You know? Or, hello, my brother has gone missing. You know, that's what I think. So the side quests don't necessarily have to be for existing characters. The side quests can be like, you see this place here? We could add a grocery store. And this grocery store has not gotten a shipment of Pongus Cola for weeks. Why is that? So it's just like new stuff. That would be my priority, because if we get new stuff, we can fill out the rest of Penguin Village. For example, we have nothing up in the hangar right now, which is maybe you can help Fernando with his marriage. Yeah. Mr. Penguin does touch on the fact that he's going through a divorce, so that would be not so unexpected, yes. Oh, maybe I didn't accept the quest yet, I wonder. Or maybe I accepted it early and the task doesn't get added when you accept it like that. Box lives money. It's not a leap to assume this is where Robert keeps his money. However, it looks like it's completely emptied out. A feather, but it's gray and quite long. Almost like that of a pigeon. Maybe for the hangar, a flight mechanic penguin that is building his own flight machine. Yeah, I want to have the helicopter accessible in the game so that you can actually fly a helicopter. But I want to frame it as some sort of mystery in order to get access to said helicopter. Looks like this is where Robert hangs his keys. The key for the animatronic appears to be in place. I guess if someone did steal the keys, they definitely would... they definitely brought them back. Hold on. Looks like there's a crumpled note on the floor. It's a page from the manuscript used in the first Penguin Robber movie. Someone's written down instructions on how to power up the shark here. E. The culprit returned the keys, seemingly to cover their tracks, but the same can't be said for the money. Maybe we're dealing with two criminals on set. And the feather. It couldn't be Pigeonwing's feather, could it? Impossible. The crumpled note thing I'm going to remove because I don't use that at all in the upcoming dialogue. Hi again. I want to talk about the shark incident. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I have to do this one. What if his friend went climbing but is now stuck at the top and can't get down? Yeah, see, something like that could work. But that is more framing you as a savior as opposed to a case solver. But then, you know, you'd have to frame getting access to... Yeah, something's not quite right here, and I think... Here, did I not just visit that? Oh, yeah, because I don't do the deduction test at any point there. Ah. Might have to find a pilot, Gwyn, who can actually fly a helicopter. Yeah. Hint, hint, Pigeon Gwyn, hint, hint. Best pilot. Okay, that's the one. And then we can do Robert Case deduction test. And we'll have to have that at the end of every questioning. Yeah, I appreciate the ideas. I mean, even if it's not the one I end up working with, it's like just saying stuff can be like a jumping off point for me. So mic operator questioning. A fishing side quest for one of the NPCs. Yeah, I think something like that could be cool as well. I don't mind integrating like the mini games into the main story because that just gets me free mileage, you know. And it could be also like, you know, the quest might not be just go fishing, but it could be like you need to go fishing and solve this extra thing. So it's a bit more meat on the bones. But I want to do some less dialogue heavy mysteries as well, because right now, like this one's extremely dialogue dense. Every single character is speaking, and it's multiple people you have to speak to, and it's like, yeah. Okay, so this should work. Rich Rick gambling side quest. Is Rich Rick a gambler though? That's the thing. To me, it would be more interesting with Rich Rick if you could tie it to the Pongonians, so the sort of Penguin Saga. So maybe investigate some Pongonian curse. Although I don't know how much he'd be aware of the Pongonian curse pre-Penguin Saga anyway, but because he finds that out from... I want to do like maybe some ghost hunting with Lysandra Quill. I think that could be fun. Everyone loves a good bit of ghost hunting. So I could have like haunted haunted places are mysteries for sure. So we could do like one apartment maybe over there by the rundown apartments. A freestyle dancing club for the dancing minigame. Underground society for freestyle dance or what? Robber Trigger. Click, 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 click. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have it in the gym. I want to have I don't know exactly where I would put it, but I could, I guess, extend the Steel Club basement floor and make like an extra room down there. I want to add a casino because that's the thing. I don't want to have I don't want the Seal Club to be like the gambling hotspot. I want there to be like a proper casino. And I still want there to be gambling in the Seal Club, but like you should have options. So we've talked to basically every penguin except for one, I guess. Oh, maybe I didn't speak to Penguin yet. Things are making more sense, but also less sense. I should go and speak to Robert, summarize my findings. I've looked in the trailer and spoken to the penguins on set. Ah, crap. I wrote Robber Penguin instead of Penguin Robber. See, this entire thing is just Robber Penguin, not Penguin Robber. Crap. Oh, it's Megadega. I'm just double checking that I didn't write Robber Penguin in. Oh. Wrote it there. That's the last Robber Penguin I wrote. Okay.
Stephanie said, "Hello, Megadega, Goidel Penguin, Goidel Bonk."
Goidel Penguin, Goidel Bonk. Oh my god, thank you so much for liking the live. This means the world to me. Oh my god, Mega, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you. This changed my life. You just changed my life. I'm a millionaire now. Everyone on TikTok. Megadega just gave me so many gifts that I'm now a millionaire. That's insane. The old bastard did it. Oh. I'm Dark Ghost, by the way. My Twitch is bugged. Thank you. Dark Ghost is on TikTok. Okay, this should be the last time we find bugs in this one, but then we still have to do the what's it called? The cutscene also, where Bro Y pushes the penguin down to his death, and we haven't resolved that storyline either. I don't know. Should he die? The director? Or should he just be hurt? Should we go the wholesome route, or should we go the unexpected? He literally kills him. Well, Chef, like lore-wise, Chef Pinguino, he owns the restaurant. Well, he owned the restaurant, but he sold it. But let's say at this point in time, since this is before Penguin Saga, let's say that at this point in time, Chef Pinguino does own the restaurant. Just for the sake of being able to have Chef Pinguino in the game. Yeah, he owned the restaurant, he sold it, and then because he wanted to travel the world. Like, okay, the issue is in so he, like, the timeline goes again, if we do like Penguin Heist and the Detective Penguin. So this is Detective Penguin, red one, whatever, you know, Detective Penguin. This is Penguin Heist red, and then Detective Penguin, there's like a gap in time, and then there's Detective Penguin. And then there's the green one, which we could call the Penguin Saga. So here he will have like sold, and then he's traveling the world at this point, and during his travels in the world, he gets kidnapped by the Iron Flipper. Because he's like traveling around and doing cooking at all different kinds of places and tasting all different kinds of food. He's traveling the world, you know, super chef style. Gets kidnapped, and then he gets rescued. But the thing is, technically, he doesn't buy he buys it back in the Penguin Saga. So this time space in between those points is sort of undefined. But I could imagine that yeah. I know, I'll have to figure it out somehow. Thanks for the likes, everyone. Speed run. Yeah, it's hard because, you know, at this point in time, my Penguin universe is starting to be quite well defined in terms of the sort of characters I have, their established personalities, and also timelines. So I don't want to, like, I have to be very careful, which is quite a weird thing for me. For Garbage George, maybe you can help him clean up around his house because Penguin keeps throwing stuff close to his hut. Yeah, I suppose. Although it doesn't, like, that would be like again, you have to frame it sort of like help him clean up and solve the case of who is throwing stuff outside his house. Because if it's not a mystery, if it's not a case, then it's not really worthy of a side quest. Like there has to be a mystery component as well beyond just the action. And the thing is, how do you make a compelling mystery with regards to someone's throwing stuff outside Garbage George's house? Yeah, exactly. Only accepts cases. But it's also like, you know, the quest, the way that the game files quests is in the Detective Bureau. And they're being filed inside the case files. And you wouldn't file like, oh, help Garbage George clear up his yard. Like that, you wouldn't file that under the case files, you know? So it's all like presentation. Did I not speak to everyone yet? Maybe I didn't speak to this guy yet. Yeah. Summarize my findings. Okay. I looked into the trailer and spoke to the penguins on set. Oh snap, what did you find? Well, the keys were still in the trailer, however, I saw that box where you keep your money was empty. Oh snap, someone stole my money? Really shouldn't be keeping money in a box labeled money in an unlocked trailer. Good point, so who did it? Well, I found a feather. It looked like it belonged to Pigeongwin. Oh snap, Pigeongwin? Who? Have you been in Robber's trailer? Who? Cuckoo. He says he hasn't left set for many days. The others will testify, he says. You understand him? Of course, he's my brother. Well, that eliminates him off the list of suspects then. Not gonna lie, but I think nobody on set did it. Probably some psycho stalker from the street. I have those. Maybe the embassy can send complaints to the office, then you can go have a look and see which ones are worth have a mystery while interviewing the embassies. Yeah, I think like the idea is sort of that the framing of the game is that you show up in Penguin Village, and you are given one case and one case only, and that's the one that Rex Fontaine wants you to do, which is solve the case of the missing mackerel. Any side quest you do is on your own volition, which means that you have to seek them out yourself. Because I want players to like explore the world, and I want them to like go into houses, go into stores, go and just talk to penguins, as opposed to having things landing in your lap. Because I feel like that makes people engage more with the world. So that's the sort of framing I want to take. I feel like too many games now, they have like map markers, they have like go here, speak to this guy. Oh, here are like all the quests already for you to pick up. Whereas if you look at older games, it would be, well, you know, if you want to get a quest, you're gonna have to go around, you're gonna have to talk to people. And that's how I want to do it. Because then what ends up happening is that different people will have different experiences. Someone goes to the hangar and they find the pilot and they ask him, you know, what's up? And they end up with a side quest. And then someone goes to that same hangar, they speak to him, but they pick a different dialogue option, so they don't get the side quest, and they go away, and then they talk about having played Detective Penguin, and the guy says, hey, did you play the side quest with the pilot? And they're like, side quest with the pilot? I didn't know there was one. I was speaking to him. And you're like, oh, well, I guess it depends on what dialogue option you pick. So it's sort of like those conversations. I want that to be the thing, so you can like miss things potentially. And I think the feeling of that you might miss something makes you appreciate finding things more. So it's and sort of like that's why I like Elden Ring and games like that, because knowing that you could miss something means that finding something becomes so much more valuable. How about a newspaper, Gwen, that recaps on your progress? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how you'd make it work in a way that makes sense, because of course you have to like actively walk up to him. Did you walk up to him and speak to him, and then he just yell at you what you've already done? And you're like, all right, cool. Because there's no like passive dialogue in this game. It's all like walk up, interact. It's not like Penguin Ice where you can just stand next to someone and they start yapping. I didn't consider the stalker angle yet, but it does feel weird for a stalker to attack you so indirectly. Even when a lot of your crew thinks about your movie. Oh snap! What do you think about what do they think about my movie? I mean, it sounds to me like they all really aren't fond of it at all. Okay, I don't care if I get any hate for this, but screw them. They're just hater Gwins. In fact, if they hate me so much, maybe I should just go. I hate them too. Who? Oh, he should teleport away there. I was just about to say the same thing. But hey, you know him best. Where do you think he went? Cuckoo. Why do I keep asking you questions? See, he didn't even teleport away. Hey. Oh, it's you. He's supposed to be in the gambling hall. The hater Gwyn. I never said I hated your movie, Robber. Sorry. It's okay, Robber. So my crew, my actors, they hate my movie? Is that true, Detective? Some like it. They all hate it. Some like it. I mean, some like it. Some like it less. You can't please everyone, Robber. Huh, good point. I'm sorry about my outburst. When I get overwhelmed, I come here to gamble. That's how I made my first fortune. Gambling, huh? Some of the crew said you sometimes disappear from set. Is this where you disappear to? Yeah. For the money in the box, it's not possible that you gambled it away? Oh, snap! Yes, I did. When I saw how quickly we were losing our budget, I decided to gamble what we had left. Try to double it up. I'm pretty good at gambling. Slots isn't really about skill now, is it? Huh, good point. Anyway, I'm not here as an accountant. Let's solve this stunt mystery. I would like to question that director fellow a bit further. He was definitely a lot more outspoken about his distaste for the movie. Probably jealous of me, huh? Oh, snap. That's what I'm thinking. Let's head back. See, I don't know what the... Okay, he's up there now. But Robber still isn't warping, which is strange. Like, some stuff isn't working here. Stop! Don't come any closer! Please, listen to him! What's going on? I'm not doing it! You can't make me, Robber! I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not making him do anything. You scammed me, Robber. You lied! How did he scam you? I saw his ad in the newspaper. He needed a stunt twin, and I'm a stunt twin, so I reply. And you got the part, so what's the issue? I'm the stunt twin in 10 lovemaking scenes. What? Have you read the script? The things he wants me to do. The things I've already done. I can't have this movie be released. It's career ruining. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what he's talking about. Those are very tasteful romantic scenes. Have you ever seen an adventure movie without romance? Those scenes aren't even related to the romance. Have you seen the clause? So you hurt the stunt twin to try to stop the movie from getting made? Yes, and I almost got away with it. After he was hospitalized. See? Robber is incompetent. But this guy, our lovely director, he was trying his damnedest to make things work anyway. Reworking my shoots. He'd have me play both parts in the scenes. And you know what? I'd rather have him dead and me in prison than go through that. Now you get the option. Murder is not the answer, or I'll take your part. To which I say, I'll take your part. I can play your part, which is a lie, of course. Hey, you know I can't just change the contract like that, right? Shut up, Robber, I know what I'm doing. Ooh, snap. Sorry, detective. What? What are you two talking about? Did you see me earlier when I did the stunt? I can take your role. I'll do the love scenes. Actually, you mean that? Of course, I wouldn't lie. And I won't get in trouble for kidnapping? And now you can say, of course not, which is also a lie. And you can say, yes, you will. If you say, yes, you will, then he'll push this guy off. And he's going to fall, I guess, to his death. I'm not decided on that yet. Should he die? Or should he just be hurt? Of course not. No, no, I promise. All right then, we'll come down. Oh, thank fish. So let's start polishing up that new contract, eh? Make it so I can leave this movie. I'm sorry, but you're under arrest for kidnapping, breaking, entering, and causing bodily harm. Oh, snap! What? No, that's not fair. You lied to me! Justice only knows truth, and the truth is that you're getting arrested. Well, crap. Thanks for arresting him. I didn't know he was evil like that, not gonna lie. But what do I do with the lovemaking scenes? So now you get the option of remove them or do them yourself. So I say remove them. Just remove them from the script. Seems like you won't find any actors to do that. Oh snap, you might be right. Maybe I can rewrite them. Make them less advanced. Then I could have Pigeon Gwyn do them. Sure, yeah, I think Pigeon Gwyn would love that. Anyway, seems like my job here is done. Oh snap, yeah. I was gonna gamble away this last bit of budget, but I think you should have it. And now we can accept payment or decline payment. So we accept. Thanks, Robert. I accept your payment. Oh, snap. I didn't think you would. Okay. Here you go. See you around, Robert. See ya. And there you go. Now the problem is that look, the tail is like being split between the booty walking there. A death would stop the movie production. Yeah, possibly. So I think it would be more fun because at this point the player character would have been in the hospital. So if he falls down, right? Because we have these hospital beds and one where the stunt Gwyn is as well. So we could put the other guy in this hospital bed as well. So both beds are filled up. So now there's like 2 people from Robber's production in a hospital bed. I think that would be kind of funny. Yeah, let's go. Let's take that direction. No death on set. But the question remains, why when I warp, like here, teleport to point, I think... something odd going on. Although I wonder if that's related to... Yeah, it's something weird with the warping there because we set them kinematic, which would mean they're not affected by physics. I wonder... Warp. Yeah, it's the character name and then the place. So what am I... Yeah, so that's where Robber should be teleported to, but he isn't. But why? Like I can pull him like this. And then he gets frozen, see? But why is that? Is it all his body parts get frozen? No, it's just the root. Hmm.
This is Fernando Miguel.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
L_Pepson has learned to dance.
Thank you very much. El Pepso. Pepson. El Pepson, sorry. Hello, Pepson. How do we do? I did update the alert, yes. Weird. Okay, nice. Chill. Well, me, I'm just trying to make this penguin teleport. Learn C# from me? Yeah, sure. I'm a C# pro. Not actually. But the thing is, you move transform, but maybe this is what I have to do. So what are you working on? Or, yeah, exactly. We have to restart. See if he warps. Simulator game. Is it a game with a name? Can I find it online? And by the way, people on TikTok, we're only 4 followers away from getting 400 followers on Twitch. So if any of you want to help me get to 400, find me at Goidelify on Twitch. Freaking demolish and build. I see. Is it a Unity game? Yeah. You just wreck stuff as sort of like House Flipper, but reverse. You guys make, is it possible that you're working on Demolish and Build 4? Build. Demolish. Ah, welcome back, Hoodoo Key. Hoodoo Key? Hoodoo. Hoodook. In... Sorry, I forgot what your name is. More like building, not only destroying. So a little bit of demolish still keeping in the in the vein of build and demolish, but just a bit less demolish this time around. Well, I mean, my previous game, and that I'm still working on, which is in early access, is Detective Penguin. Not that it's Penguin Heist, and this game is Penguin Heist, so it's still Penguin, but less heisting, more detective. Okay, let's play this, and then we do the robber trigger, disable that shit. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself the most proficient programmer, but I do have a lot of discipline when it comes to working on big projects. So I think that's my big, how do you say? Advantage. Hoodook in. Yeah, Hoodookin has a sore back. That's what it was. It's so many letters. I find it, I couldn't separate the words. I need to fix that. Swings in my face. Get it away. Yeah, this one's I've been working on for
Well, I guess we established that as like 6 months now. But the main story is done. I'm working on side quests right now, and when the side quests are done, the game is done. Pretty much. I just need to add a save system as well.